13,000 views. One YouTube strategy, 190,000 views the next upload. Shaan Kassam is a world-class entrepreneur helping people overcome crippling anxiety. And in this video, I'm going to show you how he exploded his views with a YouTube content strategy, an audience-first writing process, and how he 2x'd his conversions as well. And this guy did everything with a shitty AI background. You can get good AI backgrounds now. This guy had a terrible one, so you don't need amazing equipment to get tens of thousands of views. Let's get into it. Step 1, nailing a YouTube strategy. First of all, I define a YouTube strategy as the videos you need to create to reach the most amount of people that are aligned with your offer and the brand you want to build. This is part of our YouTube Flywheel offer to help entrepreneurs grow, monetize, and scale. But before we get into how to create world-class strategies, you need to know why they're so important in the first place. You see, there is a fundamental truth to YouTube, and that is that ideas have the most leverage on your growth. Every entrepreneur has a million video ideas they could create, but every entrepreneur also has 10 video ideas they can create that generates them a million views. And these videos, they don't take more effort to build, but they can generate 100 times, 10 times, even 1,000 times the subscribers. So finding these ideas are absolutely crucial. Jeff Bezos calls this asymmetric bets, and it's the same in business. Watch this.
You know, everybody knows that if you swing for the fences, you hit more home runs, but you also strike out more. But with the baseball, that analogy doesn't go far enough, because with baseball, no matter how well you connect with the ball, you can only get 4 runs. The success is capped at 4 runs. But in business, every once in a while, you step up to the plate and you hit the ball so hard, you get 1,000 runs.
That is what we're looking for, 100,000 home runs for Shaan. And we found it. Well, we didn't quite find 100,000 home runs, but we hit quite a few. So now we know the value of a YouTube strategy. How do we actually create one? Well, YouTube has more valuable open data than any other social platform, and you need to be able to use it. For us, we analyzed hundreds of thousands of videos around Shaan's niche. We then brainstormed and created data-backed, highly original ideas, and then showed him exactly what he should create. And by the way, no system has generated more views for entrepreneurs in the world than this one. For Dango, we analyzed this video and then created this. For Cody, it was this and this. For Dan Martell, it was this and this. And so what was the effect on Shaan's channel after doing this content strategy? Well, after uploading 1,500 pieces of content over 6 years, this is now Shaan's 4th highest ever performing video. He's generated 500,000 subscribers from this video alone and still generates 25,000 views a month. This is one video. The next that we uploaded got 22,000 views, then 94,000, then 54,000. The YouTube strategy that had worked for my channel and all the amazing entrepreneurs I've worked with was working for Shaan's too. So we now know what to create with the content strategy, but how do we create world-class videos? 2 things happen when entrepreneurs create without having a system. 1, they create suboptimal scripts because they don't understand YouTube and how it works. 2, they take way more energy just to create these subpar scripts. This was the same with Shaan. Just watch this.
People react to chaos in 2 ways. It's very binary. It's either I am going to survive this or I'm not going to survive this. And when you're going through the healing journey, when you're overcoming these symptoms, it can feel like your life is completely flipped upside down. You can feel in total, utter chaos. And so I want to share with you how to deal with chaos in your life, because
he has no real direction and no real purpose. The solution is using an audience-first video planning approach. With writing, you want to be extremely clear on who you're writing for and where they are, both logically and emotionally. For me, I also like naming the avatar. People will do anything for those who encourage their dreams, justify their failures, allay their fears, confirm their suspicions, and help them throw rocks at their enemies. This is how we got clear on who we were targeting with Shaan. Every video was going out to anxious Adam, 35 years old, really struggling to feel anything other than anxiety. They were stuck, they felt hopeless. And these people aren't looking to live this amazingly rich, deep life in the short term. They just wanted to feel a little bit of hope. Watch how much this audience-first approach to script writing improves Shaan's hooks.
Most therapists see 100 anxious patients in a lifetime. I've now worked with 1,000 people to recover from anxiety. You've probably tried breathing techniques, meditation, talk therapy. None of this will work. Recovery isn't about just getting rid of worry. It's about changing your relationship with it. When that happens, ironically, symptoms go away on their own. So, in this video,
Okay, so we've gone from 13,000 views to 50,000 plus, but views without a system to convert it is just vanity. So once we have the traffic, we need to make sure it's working financially. This is how we reposition Shaan's funnel to take conversion from 1% to 3%, and I call it the buffet approach. Shaan had a world-class ebook in his description, and before he was lazily throwing it at the beginning of his videos, almost begging people to download it. Do not do that. You want to position your lead magnet as a gift, not an ask. Think of it like a buffet. When you own a buffet, you have people arriving who are super hungry, and you've got others who just want a little bit of a snack. You don't want to aggressively sell to those who just want a snack, but you also want to tell everyone that there is more food available if they want it. For example, you could say, please download my free video plan template below. Or, if you want even more help on the scripting process that saves time, performs better, you can access that below. It's way better. And by the way, I do have that scripting process that you can access. It's generate 100 million views in the description if you want access completely for free. Overall, Shaan is my favorite type of client to work with. He's passionate about what he does and he's impacting millions of people deeply all around the world.
You've re-inspired my YouTube passion.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Once I figured out the game, I'm like, oh, now it's fun.
That's so good, man. Look, exploding views is cool. Driving thousands more in conversions is cool. But the thing I love the most is seeing entrepreneurs fall back in love with creating again, with putting their message out into the world and impacting people in ways never possible before. If you're an entrepreneur, learning YouTube isn't linear. It's exponential for your business. And if you want more, you can watch another video here.